It's 4 consecutive wins for Syracuse men's hoops, but the Orange didn't get much firepower from someone on their starting 5, and they won't be for the rest of the season. It's that point in the year where the beanies and jackets make their reemergence. What if I told you an opposing quarterback wearing these was Syracuse football's kryptonite on Saturday? Welcome into sports. I'm Trey Redfield. A record chase in the AL, division race in the NL. Tonight, the Mets are in Atlanta to kick off a weekend series with the Braves, and it's oh so crucial. Right now, New York has itself a 1-game lead in the NL East over the Bravos, and the odds are actually in the Metropolitans' favor. That's right, Justin Outen. You may remember him. He was an offensive lineman for Syracuse in the 2000s, graduated from SU in 2006. Now he's the offensive coordinator for the Denver Broncos, so Johnny, some would say like Russell Wilson, Broncos country. Let's ride.
4 runs on 3 hits and 1 error is not the most ideal way to win a baseball game. But you know what they say in America's pastime, a win is a win, and the Mets will be looking for their 2nd straight W on Sunday against the Rail Riders.
Right now, Syracuse sits at 1-3 on the year in the ACC, dead last, bottom of the totem pole. So what you got to do? You got to win big against these 2 teams, Virginia and Charlottesville this upcoming Saturday. And then after that, you have Notre Dame over in South Bend.
And whether you're wearing one of these in the bleachers or wearing this in the broadcast booth, there's still frustration with the sound system inside the JMA Wireless Dome. But if there's a positive with what's going on, it's that the Dome staff understands it's an issue. The question is, when will it be fixed?
And this is America's most beloved ballpark. If you've never been here before, well, you're in for a treat. I'm about to show you around. Let's go.
There was a time earlier in the season where the Yankees were cruising, on pace to win over 100 games, held a 15-game lead in the American League East. Life was good in the Bronx, but those dandy fortunes can go away just like that. Let's get into the first set. Second game here. Serena sticking with it after it grazes off the top of the net. She looks like she's playing at the age of 19, even though she's the age of 40. She finishes the point. She takes game 2, also took set number 1, 6-3. 4 minutes later, Garrett Schrader calls his own name. Jared, this was one of 5 total touchdowns today from QB1. How about a 3-goal lead? None other than Curry again. Vipering around Cage, gets past Schupler.
If you take a trip down to Hamilton, you may notice Colgate men's basketball's recent success. Back-to-back Patriot League champions and in search of its 3rd straight NCAA tournament bid. Someone who was on both of those teams is Jeff Woodward, who also won 3 straight conference titles at Methacton High School in Audubon, Pennsylvania.
So it's kind of a familiar place for me, and it's kind of the expectation that I hold myself to.
But this summer, the psychology major found success for 5 weeks at Camp Ramapo, a summer camp that serves kids with special needs in Rhinebeck, about 3 hours southeast of Colgate University. Woodward found out about the opportunity through an email sent out by the school. He applied and got the job, one that was 24/7.
You're sleeping in the same bunks as them, you're eating all your meals with them. It really gives you an insight into their everyday lives and how difficult it can be, but how special the kids are.
Woodward did a lot. He spent time hanging out with his new friends, taught them life lessons, and did numerous activities, like feeding chickens. When Gate head coach Matt Lengel found out about Woodward's opportunity, he says he thought it was the perfect fit.
I mean, he's got a big personality, he's got a ton of energy, he brings a positive outlook on life.
Woodward does most of his work right behind me in the paint. The 6'11" center going into his junior year says he hopes to use the skills that he learned from Camp Ramapo and bring them to the hardwood in an effort for the Raiders to three-peat in the Patriot League.
Having that patience when somebody on our team, maybe an underclassman, doesn't know what's going on, not getting frustrated or upset with them, but really taking the time to make sure that they understand this is what we do, this is why we do it, this is how we do it.
Because in life, it's all about how you make your mark before the final buzzer sounds. I'm Trey Redfield, NCC Sports.